Hey y'all, welcome back to the More Adult where this 60-something is still plodding along in this book by this 30-something on how to do adult things in 468 easiest steps. So we continue on the chapter of Get a Job, and yeah, we got a few more pages to go. And we talked about, writing your resume, doing your interviews, don't take your mom, finding yourself a mentor, remember that you're paid to work and not subsidized socializing, and we move on today into step number 166, develop a good meeting face. Now, in the wonderful world of business, you will be in meetings. You'll be in a lot of meetings, and sometimes you want to be in those meetings, and other times you're like, why am I in this meeting? But you have to develop the meeting face, and the meeting face is a combination of curious and interested and neutral. So, practice. Make yourself some of these little videos or practice in a mirror. Because, especially if your default face is angry, bitter, or biatchy, then yeah, it's a good thing to come up with a good face that works. Also, figure out how to discreetly yawn. That's a big one, because there's a lot of times you're going to want to yawn. And the subject matter is, but you're like, okay. So it's always a good thing to take a notepad and a pen with you, because that gives you an opportunity to have something to pick up. Or, oh my gosh, I have to look for something down there underneath the meeting table or something. But figure out a good way to discreetly yawn during these meetings. Then we move on to step number 167, keep your desk tidy. Here I will officially designate a time for you at 3:17 p.m. each Wednesday afternoon. Take the next 13 minutes to tidy, straighten, recycle, and wipe down. Do the last one with the disinfecting wipes that you keep in your desk drawer. Now, she recommends things to keep at your desk at work, and I pretty well agree with her, with a few condiments. So first of all, a deodorant stick, especially if y'all here down in the South, hem tape or some kind of a sewing kit, or definitely safety pins, because we have all had a wardrobe malfunction. You might even have to keep a change of clothes, depending on your business and what you may or may not come up against, but just anyways. A lint roller, especially if you like to wear black, or if it's a little bit more bougie of a place than where I work, a bottle of over-the-counter pain reliever. Everyone knows that Penny has a bag, and I have every kind. And I also have allergy meds too, because I live in the South. Non-perishable, non-stinky snacks, always important. Feminine hygiene products, if that's something that you have to deal with, or any other biological function that you need to have accoutrements for. Disinfecting wipes, mandatory. Electronic wipes too, if you got your paws on those. Hand sanitizers, quarters. That is if you have a vending machine that takes them. If not, make sure that you keep an ATM card with you, because all of our machines are now ATM machines. A travel toothbrush and toothpaste. Tissues, particularly during sniffly season. Mints or gums. Label maker if you're one of those, or just lock everything up at night when you leave. I also recommend that you keep napkins or roll of paper towels, because one of these days you're going to spill your coffee mug, and if you don't have one of those coffee mugs that has a lid on it, you're going to make a mess. So it's good to have something that you can wipe up with, like, immediately. So make sure that you have something along those lines. And if you live in a place where one is prone to perspire or chafing, I highly recommend Gold Bond medicated powder. I endorse them. If they want to subsidize this video, then by all means I'll let them, but Gold Bond is my go-to. So Gold Bond medicated powder, because there's going to come a time you're going to be a little sticky, you're going to be a little stinky, and you're going to need something like that. So that's it for today. So anyways, that's it for today. Thank you for listening, and until tomorrow, don't forget, I love ya, and ta-ta for now.